It's been a while. Yes, I understand this. I'm driving to Sam's and I'm listening to Peter Gabriel. I think the album was So. And the song Only Us came on. And I've been on this weird Peter Gabriel kick the last few days, I think. Which is interesting because for the 3 weeks before that, I was on a Prince kick. Really weird. But so I'm listening to Only Us, and I'm listening to his voice, and I'm listening to the way the music's composed. And the only thing that really came to mind was, this reminds me of a good Scotch, Scappa. If you've been following me, if you know me, you know how much I enjoy this wonderful single malt. And it occurred to me that, I started running with the idea. It's not something that you have on a daily basis. But when you have it, it's masculine without being brutish. It's emotional without being hysterical. It's dark, but not pessimistic. You know, it's kind of a weird. It's funny because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about it. I'm listening to the music, and it makes so much sense to me. But as soon as I start the video, I can't get it out of my head, or I can't get it out coherently. But it's smoky. It's cerebral. It's something that if you have too much of, it loses its charm. I can't listen to Peter Gabriel all the time, but when I do listen to it, I remember how much I enjoy it. I was listening to, what was the next? Oh, I can't remember the song. I wasn't digging in the dirt. That's always a good one. Oh, Secret World, yes. The percussive bass in that, it's just beautiful. And it's kind of sad in a way because I started thinking about the person who really got me into listening to Peter Gabriel ages ago, my mom. And it makes me sad in a way because you realize that one of the aspects of being alive is to create beauty that touches people's lives, or to appreciate beauty that's touched your life. And when you're gone, you won't have those emotions again. So in a way, my epiphany was just basically my own musing of my own mortality. But not in a negative way. It was just absorbing the moment. My Scappa, my Scotch, my Scappa, and Peter Gabriel aren't something I would normally pair with each other. It's not like I sit around and go, oh, I'm going to sit around and enjoy a nice single malt and listen to what's now classified as easy listening, but realistically, he was he was very complex. He is very complex. Milgram's 37 is a great song, and I remember listening to it and it didn't make any sense, but then as I got older I understood that it was a reference to the Milgram experiment and the haunting chorus of we do what we're told is just, it's perfect. Kind of like when you find that nice blend of cool but not chilled, not watered down. I typically don't drink. I drink Scotch neat. I don't use ice because I don't want to dilute it. I don't want to spoil it. But that's the same thing with Peter Gabriel. I don't play it in the background just for noise, for the ambient noise, for the mood. I play it because I want to appreciate it. I drink Scappa because I want to appreciate it. And maybe that's it. Maybe that's those little snippets of life that you don't intend for it to be something big, but it is something big because you can quietly cherish it. Very underrated artist. Very underrated artist. I was doing a little bit of reading into a lot of the lyrics for this, for So. I think it's So. 14 Black Paintings, Kiss That Frog. It came out in the 90s. And I remember when I first got the cassette, because I was living on 6th Street in Virginia Beach, and it was my own place. But I was brooding. I was young, and I had all this direction in the world, but no direction in the world. All these thoughts, but no experience behind it. So, yeah, he wrote a lot of the songs on there because I guess he was going through a divorce, and I can relate. I can completely relate to the emotions and the creativity that comes from dealing with those emotions. So, yeah, pretty neat stuff. I'm gonna probably get back into doing videos more often, mostly because I can't find the time to write. Yes, you guessed it. But I hope these videos, or what I write, continue to make people smile, or think, or both. I would really love it if people smiled and thought more. That would be wonderful. Because right now it feels like there's not a lot of people that do both. So I'm going to go to Sam's. You have a wonderful night.